Hello, bladder cancer warriors. I want to alert you to some news that came out in January that's quite relevant, especially to any veterans who have experienced chronic diseases, including bladder cancer. Back in January, the VA made several cancers presumptive for service connection, which means that they now presume that because of the conditions that our armed service members experienced overseas at war, that there is a connection between their cancer or other chronic disease because of their service. So this lowers the burden of proof for veterans to receive no-cost health care. The rule applies to many chronic diseases, but there clearly spelled out is urinary bladder cancer as one of them. It applies specifically to Gulf War veterans and post 9/11 veterans because these groups had been excluded. And one of the reasons, if you read the release, is that the Gulf War was never declared over, so there was never an end date. And because of that technicality, it caused many veterans to not be able to apply for coverage for bladder cancer that they may have acquired because of their exposure to chemicals while fighting that war overseas. In a press release, a representative from the VA stated that their goal is to provide every veteran with the care and benefits they've earned for their service to our nation. That's what it's all about. And by adding these presumptives, it lowers the burden of proof for veterans to get the benefits they deserve. I spoke with a colleague at work whose husband is a Gulf War veteran and a bladder cancer survivor. And she stated to me that they were never able to prove this burden to the VA, so he never received any benefits from the VA for his bladder cancer treatment. He has since recovered from bladder cancer. However, none of it was covered by the VA or the U.S. Army, even though he served in the Gulf War and was exposed to chemicals. So this rule could have some impact for our veterans. There may be still veterans who are experiencing symptoms who don't know that they have bladder cancer. And so I hope that this will allow more veterans to receive the care that they need for this disease. So if you know of a veteran who has bladder cancer, who has experienced bladder cancer, please share this with them and let me know about your connection in the comments.